Hello, this is Andy from SwissAAA.org. Welcome to the Swiss AAA Online Academy. In this episode we will have a look at the disassembly and maintenance of the pistol. Maintenance of the pistol, it's quite important. Let's have a closer look. Maintenance of your pistol is very important. It makes sure that your pistol works when you need it. When should you perform maintenance? After every use, after it has become dirty, after it has become wet. Practical pistols, they work for thousands of rounds without much maintenance. But why take the risk? Better do proper maintenance and make sure your pistol will work every time you need it. What do you need to perform maintenance on the pistol? I have prepared some examples of what you might use to do that. Let's see. So of course you need some cloth to clean the metal surfaces. You need a cleaning rod, a metal brush, rags. I also use oftentimes an old toothbrush to clean surfaces. Then cotton earbuds to get into certain parts of the pistol. Then some oil spray and some gun grease. One question is oil or grease. So oil is very fluid, so it tends to flow into spaces where you can't get to very easily, but it also tends to flow away with gravity, so it doesn't stay where you apply it. The grease, on the other hand, it stays where you put it, but it doesn't flow. So the answer is you need both of them. Disassembly of the pistol. Of course, that's very much dependent on the type of pistol you use. Today we will use my Beretta APX Centurion. Most pistols, modern pistols, are similar to that. So let's have a look. First step, of course, is to check the pistol. Then to disassemble. Now on that particular one I have to decock and then operate the disassembly lever. Then the slide comes off. Now here I can take out the recoil spring and the barrel and the slide. I also routinely disassemble the magazine. So take off the base plate. Then out comes the spring, the follower and the magazine body. So here's your gun field stripped. That's what we do for maintenance. You shouldn't need to do more than that for routine maintenance. How to clean the pistol. I'm not going to show how to clean every part of it, just a few techniques. So wipe clean all the metal surfaces with your cloth. There should be no debris, no residue on it. Then being with the barrel, make sure the interior of the barrel is spotless clean. You can use the rags for that, maybe some oil, maybe the metal brush. It should be spotlessly clean, as I said. If there's spots in it, it's corrosion. Once it started to corrode, it's basically ruined. So make sure this is absolutely clean. Then in hard to get spots, use the toothbrush or some other brush to get all the dirt out of it. In other hard to get spots, use your earbuds to clean it out. You know? So that's pretty handy to do. And don't forget to clean the magazine. The magazine is the cause of many malfunctions if not cleaned or if damaged. So make sure you clean the interior of the magazine Also, don't forget the spring and the follower, of course. So make sure everything is spotless, clean, no dirt, no residue, no old oil and grease. How to lubricate the piston. Lubrication is very important. It makes sure that the metal surfaces can glide on each other, and it also protects from corrosion. So imagine a car engine, it can run quite a while without oil, but eventually it gets stuck. So the same thing here, lubricate your piston. So hard to get to parts, like here the firing pin safety and so on. Give it a spray with some quality gun oil. Also here, the trigger system here, give it a good spray. Not a good spray, a little bit of spray. Then other surfaces like, for example, here the barrel, the locking of the barrel, that can have some grease. Also down here. And then make your fingers dirty. You know, so this is a very intensively gliding part. It's now very well greased. Put some grease in here. Also on the guidance for the slide. And there needs to be some in here. Distribute with a nice brush. Now it's a bit too much, but I'm gonna distribute it and take it off. Also in here needs to get some grease here. So that looks pretty good. And so on and so forth. Also the spring, of course, needs some grease. Not too much, but it needs to be lubricated, right? Works better. All right. Same thing also is the magazine spring. A little bit of grease now on my fingers makes it glide and function perfectly. Okay, so apply not too much lubrication, just a little film like here. You see it has a film of grease on all the parts of the barrel. If you store the barrel, also grease inside to protect from corrosion. And don't put too much lubricant, because lubricant, it binds dirt and you don't want to have that on your pistol. Okay, so that was lubrication. While you're cleaning and while you're lubricating, inspect your parts. Check for if they are bent, if they are broken, if they have cracks. There's three things I always check. One is the extractor, that's this part here. It holds the round and extracts the brass of the chamber. Then here the ejector and the magazine lips. And of course have a look at all the other parts that you're cleaning and make sure everything is in order. Once everything is cleaned and lubricated, assembly of the gun. Reverse order, then disassembly. So I start with the magazine. Put the follower on the spring, spring inside the mag body, base plate on. That's it. Then barrel into the slide, recoil spring, and the whole thing on the grip. Work it a few times, check it, wipe the surfaces off if you had like greasy fingers like me. And now you can proceed with what you want to do with the gun. Store it, load it, carry it, whatever is the purpose after maintenance. So maintenance, very important to have a functioning gun. Sometimes people tell, don't clean your gun, it's more accurate if it's a little dirty and all that stuff. Don't pay attention to that. that's a load of BS, okay? Maintain your gun, clean it, lubricate it, make sure it works. Regular maintenance shouldn't take more than 10 to 15 minutes for a gun. Think about how much time you spend to practice for a competition, and then please invest the 10 minutes to actually make your gun ready, make it clean, make it lubricated, and it will work for you with no malfunctions. Please visit the Swiss AAA Online Academy for more firearms education content. Contact us with any questions and remarks you have. Thanks for watching.